Good afternoon, students. Today we shall start writing skill, which is one of the most important skill in language teaching. Why it is one of the most important things or skills? Because this is the outcome of learning or practical side of our language teaching. In prose poems, we learn words. In grammars, and we learn the science of the language and vocabulary builds a stock of words. But all these are used in writing skill. So, how far you are trained in a language, it is tested in writing skill. So, a student's learning is can be easily evaluated through writing skill. If you learned a language very skillfully, you will able to secure good marks in writing skill. And if you not, your marks in writing skill will not be so good. So read all the texts carefully, learn grammatical rules, make your stock of words healthy, and use them in writing. First of all, we will learn letter writing. Letter writing is one of the most oldest way of communications. Oldest ways of communication, and it is cheap too. So, at first, we shall start letter writing. First, see what are the main parts of a letter. There are 5 parts in a letter: heading, salutation, body or content of the letter, subscription or signature, superscription or address. Here, assume the box as a page of a copy or an answer sheet, where the different parts of the letter will be placed. In modern age, as it is the age of computer or e-age, now all the lines of any writing starts from the left of the page. So, at first, heading. What is heading? Heading is self-address. What does it mean? It means the address of the sender or writer of the letter. What should be written in this heading? In this heading, one should write the place from where the letter is written and the date on which the letter is written. Then the next part of the letter, or second part of the letter, salutation. salutation, it is greetings. Greetings to the person to whom the letter is going to be written. This salutation or greetings will be according to the relationship with the writer and the receiver of the letter. After salutation, a comma should be used, and if there is dear in the salutation, after dear, whichever will be written, the first letter of that word should be in capital, and the salutation should be in the same line. All the words will be in the same line. No breakup of lines will be allowed. Then third part. Third part is the main part of a letter. It is called the body or content of the letter. In the question, what will be written, what will be informed is said. In the content or body of the letter, you have to write that as the question said. In the body, at least two paras will be used. In one para, convey wellness and gratitude, and in the next para or the second para, write details, information or cause why the letter is going to be writing. After completing the body, the fourth part of the letter, that is the signature of the writer, will come. Here also some words, some greetings are used according to the relation of the sender and receiver. After that, fifth part, which is the one of the most important parts of the letter. Actually, this is the legs of the letter. If the fifth part is not written in the letter will not move. It will stand still. This is the address of the recipient. Generally, we write on the top portion of the envelopes, which helped the postman to deliver to the recipient. If this fifth part is not written on the top of the envelope and it is posted on a letter box, that letter will be thrown away, because where the letter will be delivered, it is not known to the postman. So, fifth part must be written. In your grammar books, you may not find the fifth part, but that is wrong. All these 5 parts should be written to get full marks of the structure of a letter. The marks of the letter is divided into two parts. One part is structure of the letter and the other part is content. The structure carries 20% of the full marks allotted for the letter and rest 80% is for the content. So all these 5 parts are very important. And another important part of a letter is address, writing address. There are 2 ways to write address in the letters. One is open-ended and the other is close-ended. What is open-ended address and what is close-ended address? Let us see. Look here. Open-ended address without punctuation mark and close-ended address with punctuation marks. Here are examples of the 2 types. Type A. Look, there are no punctuation marks at the end of any lines. Look carefully. When you will use this type of punctuation mark, you should never write 2 same things in a same line. You have to use separate lines for separate item. Now look at the B type address, that is close-ended address. This is close-ended address. Look here, there are commas at the end of the lines initially and full stop at the end of the last line. Look carefully. So these 2 are the ways of using or writing address in a letter. In a particular letter, one has to use a single type, either A type or B type, that is either close-ended or open-ended address. Never mingle or mix these 2 types of addresses in a single letter. With this video, I will send a link of another video which is made for the higher classes. Watch that video too and practice writing letters. Thank you.